It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. And our coverage tonight will be coming to you from Washington, where the Wizards will be going up against the Charlotte Hornets. Some pretty good basketball lately for Charlotte. This is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight. And guys, we talk about the superstar point guards in this league. Tonight,
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And with pregame routines coming.
Well, guys, John Wall was
Certainly one to watch, David. Thanks. Well, we're around the halfway point outdoors. Some clubs are obviously in a rebuild mode, but it can be hard for many team owners to accept that and accept that path they're on.
Well, when you've been the guy to make that financial investment, there can be a little bit of impatience because one of your responsibilities is keep people in the seats. You've got to pay the bills. What you have to do is you make clear to the fans the vision that they have. If you make it clear, Kev, maybe they can sort of embrace the rebuild and celebrate the step-by-step progress.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Walker and Monk are the guard tandem. Batum is out there with Williams, and it's AI in at the center, filling out the middle. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
Right side, Beal. A floater, and it's good on the layup. Beal's got his first basket.
Love to see a shooter like Beal mixing it up on the interior.
They set the pick. And Walker kicks to AI. Good on the bucket.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Morris with a screen on Walker. Porter against Batum. Porter passes to Morris. Shot clock at 5. Banked in off the glass.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Monk. AI right side. 9 feet out, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Here's Wall. 17 points for him last game against Chicago.
And don't make a mistake. The 3 blocks had a huge impact on the game as well. It really turned the game in their favor.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Walker dishes to AI. That one a little long. So for the Wizards, their last game a win against the Bulls. Beal the pass to Wall. Misses from close range.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
Monk kicks to AI. Second chance effort. Washington with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
I think, Greg, you can't expect to win with that kind of effort. The defense was nowhere to be found, and it cost them all night long.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Morris with the bucket. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to AI. Hits the jumper in space. AI's got 8.
Well, he just keeps rolling right now. What a terrific quarter for him on the offensive end.
Outside, Wall. He kicks to Morris. And stolen by Williams. Passes it to AI. Walker in the corner. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And stolen by AI. He goes up again, and it's good on the layup. 10 points for him.
I'll tell you, good things always come when you've got players who work hard for second chance opportunities.
It's Beal on the wing. Kicks to Howard. Poked away. Outside, Porter. Screen by Howard. 5 on the clock. Porter passes to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
No, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
And last year, big expectations for the Washington Wizards. Yet, Doris, they couldn't get out of the first round of the playoffs.
Well, many believed, Kevin, they were too talented to finish as the 8th seed. And when you finish as the 8th seed, you play the top seed. So they lose to Toronto in the first round. There's still a ton of talent here, but lots left to prove.
To the paint. Here's Morris. And Washington again with the bucket.
Well, the thing about Markieff Morris, he does a terrific job converting inside.
There's the pass to Monk. He kicks it to AI. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Just when it comes to filling in the rest of a roster, pieces around your star players, what qualities you think these teams are looking for, or would you be looking for in a role player?
Well, I think one of the first things you have to think about, or what are the best attributes of my stars? So is my star a great driver creator? Then I need to put great shooters around him to enhance his driving and playmaking abilities. But the other part of a role player is you've got to be willing to do the dirty work, to sacrifice the headlines and dig in on the defensive end, to absorb the best matchup of the opponent every night. And that means sometimes you're going to get scored on 5-6 times in a row. That's how good the offensive players in the league are. So there are many qualities, but those are just a couple off the top of my head, Kev.
Beal's shot is good.
Soft floating jumper from Beal right there, adding to his offensive attack. Seemed to totally catch the defense by surprise.
Zeller dishes to AI. Parker kicks to AI. Pass to Lamb. Fades away. AI can't hit.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, certainly a disappointing result, but they'll live with the shot. They'll take that every time.
Here's Satoransky. The Hornets pull it in. AI's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Lamb passes to AI. And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously. Skying up and sending them back was his impressive vertical. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Hornets trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's AI. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Dominating this quarter. He's been absolutely fantastic shooting the ball, and they still trail.
Satoransky sets a screen for Howard. Bridges with the steal. Now here's Lamb. Satoransky covering. Lamb, good.
I'll tell you, you're not going to find a much more confident basketball player. He always believes the points are going to come.
Screen by Howard. Rivers kicks to Howard. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And Dwight Howard this past offseason on the move, Greg, once again.
And Howard.
Williams with the steal. And a fast break now for the Hornets. All at point with Beal to his side. They're the deadly backcourt pair. Porter and Morris make up the forward spots. And it's Mahimi in at the 5. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Washington leading now by 3. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Nets played superb basketball. He had 58 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also finished with a season high in rebounds. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Okay, David, no doubt he'll have the defense focused on him here after that stunning game last time out.
You better believe it. He'll be looking at double teams, guys up in his jersey all game long.
I think that's the way this guy likes it. He wants a challenge. It makes him more focused, more determined to show what a force he can be.
Hornets trail by 3. There's a good screen, and it's Walker penetrating to use that pick to get in close. And that's 17 points for AI.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Here's Mahimi. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Mahimi's got his first basket of the night.
I'll tell you, that's an assist that shows great sense for where his teammates want to move.
Walker the pass to AI. And here we go. Washington fast break. Wall with the ball, and it's blocked. Williams up on top. Pass to Monk. No one near him. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And Monk's just got a good feel about kind of how to exploit the defense, especially about how quickly he gets his shot off after getting the pass.
And Wall kicks to Beal. Off target from three-point range. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now.
Man, look at how well the defense does to cut his path to the basket. Comes up empty on what might have been an easy play.
And Marvin Williams picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And the Hornets making a change here. Bridges checks in. And it's Wall in the corner. Stolen by Walker. Now the dish to AI. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. With the analysis, the defensive impact becoming more advanced, Doris, do you think that helps defenders gain recognition even when they're not putting up numbers in individual statistical categories?
Well, think about a recent winner of the Defensive Player of the Year, and that's Draymond Green, whose value becomes into sharp focus, particularly in the fourth quarter of games. When it becomes a possession ball game and Draymond Green is flying around the floor in help defensive position, covering up for teammates' mistakes, I absolutely think, Kevin, increasingly because of the advanced metrics, that players can be defined outside of points and rebounds. So I love the impact of the numbers.
It's stolen by Morris. Here's Wall, and he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle too.
A physical finish by Wall, and if you're defending, you've got to get your money's worth. Guys, think about the first time John Wall registered his first triple-double. Only 4 players in NBA history had registered it in fewer games than he did. Think about these names: Oscar Robertson, Connie Hawkins, Magic Johnson, and Hambone Williams. Incredible.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
He dishes it to Beal. Passes it to Porter. Morris with a screen on Bridges. Shot clock at 6. No one near Wall as he lets it go. And the 3 ball is good. Wall's got 8 points. And when you look at Wall, the speed, the length, the skill, Doris, this is a guy who can carry your team.
And we talk a lot about his physical attributes and how those translate to success. The blinding speed. It's the instincts to me. And the competitive streak, though, guys, that makes John Wall very special.
Back to Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Listen, Beal could have taken that shot, but the court vision's so good that he sees a chance to get his guy a better look.
Walker goes in. Here's AI. Washington with the rebound. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
And Beal kicks to Wall. Mahinmi with the screen for Wall. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I'll tell you, the big man from France, Jan Mahimi, had to fight through a number of injuries to get to this point, but he's the kind of battler every team is looking for.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Well, you look at a guy like Jan Mahimi, who plays the center position, and certainly that's a position that's evolving in today's NBA game. And Mahimi has done his best to change with it. Changed his diet to become a little bit lighter and more mobile, which is crucial.
Stolen by Walker. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Back falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one. So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Doris, you mentioned Mahimi changing his diet. He said that was not easy for him.
Well, Kevin, his weaknesses are French food and sweets. He describes himself as a big-time chocolate guy. But you understand, if you're Jan, that you need to change your body type in order to be effective and increase your longevity.
And Washington making a change here. Howard's checked in. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Lamb's checked in. Porter dishes the Wall. Jumper off the screen. 2 points. That one goes. Wall's got 8 points in the quarter.
I tell you, get the feeling he's only going to get better as this game wears on. That first quarter was good. His second quarter has been great.
A reverse. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Hornets have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
They've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
For the Wizards, Green, he's checked in for Markieff Morris. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Porter. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Cody Zeller's checked in for Williams. And the shot goes in.
I'll tell you, this guy will not stop pouring it on. It doesn't matter what approach they've tried to use against him. He has had an answer for everything.
And here's Walker outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Walker's got 10 points.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
And Howard with the stuff.
Yeah, and Superman taking flight for the lob finish.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Lamb, good.
Obviously, he's not the top priority for the defense in those situations. It results in an open 3.
And Wall kicks to Oubre. 43 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Beal. Zeller grabs the board.
Yeah, coming off that screen, wide open, just can't convert.
Well, I think, Greg, that's exactly what you want. The screen was solid. The execution just fell a little bit short on the shot.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Wall. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
I think you can make a very strong case that John Wall has been underrated.
John Wall getting it done for the Washington. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Really an incredible game from AI.
And I'll tell you, his work on the blocks in that first half, really impressive.
Well, he made them pay down there. Uses his size and body well to score close to the bucket.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Parker and Monk, that's their backcourt. AI is out there with Marvin Williams. And it's Batum in at the 3, the small forward. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Kemba Walker is checked in for Tony Parker. Monk, the pass to AI. And he drops in the layup off the glass. AI's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Charlotte. The Wizards with the lead. And Wall kicks to Beal. Howard at the elbow. Over Williams. Knocks it loose. Morris. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Back to Wall. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. 16 points for Wall.
It always helps when John Wall is knocking home that triple. The dribble drive ability has always been there. Now, look out, the balance in his game.
There's a good screen. Walker the pass to AI. And he makes that one. AI's got 4 points in the quarter. Washington's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. And Wall kicks to Beal. Feeds to Morris. Screen by Howard. Porter with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. Lock at 6. Howard with a screen on Walker. Wall. That shot off. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. Batum for 3. Morris with the rebound. Outside, Beal. Dishes it to Wall. Kicks it to Howard. They set the screen. Outside, Beal. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Beal's got 9 points.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
No good on the free throw.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off.
Rivers, he's checked in for the Wizards. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Bradley Beal became a first-time All-Star in 2018, but he knows the next step, becoming a better leader. He said, sometimes I can be nonchalant, locked into myself and not saying anything. It's just my personality. And as a leader, you can't be that way. You have to encourage your teammates and don't be afraid to say things. Don't be afraid to be a leader. Kevin?
Good story, D.A. Thank you. No one covering. AI's got 7 points for the quarter.
Great beginning to this second half. Now 3 for 4 from the field.
Screen by Howard. Rivers kicks to Beal. In the corner, it's Morris. That 3 off the mark. Hornets trail by 5. Williams with a clean look. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Marvin Williams picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Charlotte. Washington with the ball. Howard, the pass to Morris. Walker against Rivers. A 3-ball. Beal can't get it to go. The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. The shot by Monk is no good. Charlotte, their last game, a win against the Brooklyn Nets.
And guys, we often hear the argument offense is the best defense, and that was the case for them.
Well, you can't really argue when they're executing like that. It was really perfect offense.
Howard trying to free himself up. And that one, good. Rivers has got the lead up to 7 now for the Wizards. The Hornets shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that.
You see, Markieff Morris to me is a guy I want on my team. He came into the league as a tremendous mid-range shooter, but he understands today's NBA, you need the three-point ball as part of your arsenal, and he's worked to get it. You know he's going to rebound, he's going to defend at a high level. I love Markieff Morris.
ball movement there.
Hornets trail by 9. There's Walker with the 3. Here's AI. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
You're talking about Morris. You need guys on the roster who complement everyone, yet give you consistent production.
Maybe the best attribute of Markieff Morris is the edge he plays with, because when he's engaged, he can give you a level of physicality that's crucial in today's NBA. There's a tough guy attitude that he wears on his sleeve, and I love it.
And there's the call on Howard. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Washington making some changes. Green comes in for Markieff Morris. And Zedaransky subbed in for Otto Porter Jr. Lamb, he's checked in for Charlotte. And AI throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Washington leading now by 7. And Zedaransky kicks to Howard. Outside, Beal. The pass to Green. Shot clock at 5. Over Hernangomez. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Wizards lead by 9.
Yeah, and when Howard is allowed to get near the bucket, he capitalizes easily on the offensive glass. He sees the game so well.
AI in the post, guarded by Green.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Knocked loose, Beal, and that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And now an 11-point Wizards lead. Charlotte calls timeout. And Austin Rivers out of Duke, an elusive 6'4" combo guard.
I mean, a great handle, and he's found most of his offensive success with this development as a long-range shooter. He's gotten to the point now where you want him to put it on the...
AI in the post. Morris is there. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from AI. Wall and Beal pair together at the 1 and the 2. Green is out there with Morris, and it's Porter in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. Beal can't get it to go.
Maybe not that time, but he'll hit more than his share if he's left open.
Williams passes to Walker. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Wall dishes to Beal. Morris with the screen for Beal. Back to Wall. Morris a screen. 6 to shoot. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Well, he's taking a lot of pressure off the other players right now with how well he's shooting it.
And Washington making a change here. Howard's checked in.
Well, John Wall, Derrick Rose, and Russell Westbrook came into the league around the same time. All of them in the conversation for most athletic big point guard in league history. Of the 3, I think John Wall, the most prolific playmaker, always looking to create for his teammates.
They double team Howard. Back to Wall. That's tipped. Fast break now for Charlotte. Williams kicks to AI. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. Wizards leading by 7. And John Wall, such a multifaceted game, it almost feels wrong to call him a pure point guard. But that's what he is, isn't he? Just loves to set up his teammates.
I mean, absolutely. And he can score at a high level, but it helps him as a playmaker. Guys thrive playing alongside him because he commands so much attention.
Boy, the court vision, the intelligence that John Wall is putting on display. This is great stuff.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. And he gets it to go. 41 points for AI.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Porter passes to Howard. Over AI. Howard can't hit. Hornets trail by 7. Williams kicks to AI. Count that bucket. AI's got 43 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Morris with a screen on Walker. Wall draws the double. Morris a screen. Beal can't get it to go.
Boy, a wide open look from mid-range that goes by the wayside. You can tell he's upset.
And how committed is Monk there on the attack to the rim? When he puts it on the deck, he's looking to take it all the way.
Ball against Walker. Here's the screen. And stolen by AI. And here we go. AI heading to the hoop. Wall with the steal. Beal with it. He's picked up by Walker. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And these dunk attempts are just too easy for Howard. All he has to do is rise up, and he's golden.
And Walker kicks to Monk. At the elbow, it's AI. 2 points. That one goes. AI's got 45 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Ball passes to Porter. And here is Howard. It's Beal on the wing. Morris a screen. Beal can't get it to go.
I don't think the defense is much of a factor there. He just botches the finish.
Batum dishes to AI. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Howard, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Jeff Green is checked in for the Wizards. And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
It's Beal on the wing. Over Monk. Misses off the right iron.
Well, they've been playing some tough defense on him in this period, and it's starting to affect him. This guy's having trouble finding the target right now.
Here's AI, and it's all evened up. AI's got 48.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
And Wall kicks to Green. They set the pick. Sinks that one from the post. And the Wizards lead by 2.
On the attack, he has that ability, trying to close this one out.
I'll tell you, that's the killer instinct you need to have. You love the attacking mentality near the cup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Beal. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Washington's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Outside, Green. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Wall. Morris with the screen for Wall. To the inside. Puts the move on. Morris passes to Wall. Williams with the steal. He kicks it to AI. Lays it up off the glass. AI's got 53.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Ball passes to Rivers. Morris a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good there. Solid defense right there from AI. From about 19 feet, they get it back. Williams, that's good.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Here's Wall. Gets the bucket and the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Charlotte making a switch here. Parker's checked in. And that one falls for John Wall.
Well done that time. He is a player you can always count on in a situation like that.
There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Williams can't hit. Washington trailing. Green, the pass to Morris. And that one drops for him. Morris has got 4 points this quarter.
A big-time versatility and a tough, tight game by Markieff Morris. Big-time delivery.
And Batum kicks to AI. Yes!
Now, that is cold-blooded.
What a shot. He had no fear. I love it.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're down by 2. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now we get a chance to check out our Jordan Player of the Game.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Kevin, I heard what Scott Brooks said to his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
Here's Wall, and the shot is long. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Well, everything starts with a great pass, right? That's really pretty.
And this is not a time to be patient with the basketball.
No, you've got to act quickly here. I mean, look for the quick score and either a fast foul or a steal. No options.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Lamb, he's checked in for Tony Parker. Here's Charlotte now. They lead by 4. And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Boy, very productive trip to the line that time, and they're sitting on a nice lead now.
Washington calls timeout. They're behind by 6. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
Unless it's an and one, a 2-pointer makes no sense. Unfortunately for them, the defense knows this too.
19 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Wall. And again, Washington, no good. And so they foul intentionally. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Rivers kicks to Porter. Jeff Green on the wing. No good, unable to end this run. And so it's Charlotte with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
Good stuff out there. AI.
Yeah.
Media can't wait to hear from you. Meet me in the press conference room, all right?
I'm gonna change and be right there.
All right. Go get him.
Hey, thanks, Charlie.
You really shut them down out there defensively. Does it bother you, though, knowing that that's a part of your game that's been overlooked?
Nah, it doesn't matter to me at all, you know. I've been putting in the work, and now we're just seeing the results, you know. Defense isn't something that just comes naturally, but, you know, we got a great coaching staff that's always around to watch film or to help me out with drills, and that makes a real difference out there. And, you know, that's just, tonight's win is just proof of that. I think that's it. Thank you.
Thanks, AI. We'll talk later.